Hello, my name is Adam Barlow, and this is my proposal for the structured training for CTE mentors. So I'm a PhD student at Utah State University in the Career and Technical Education program. I've been teaching CTE engineering for the last 8 years at the Advanced Learning Center in the Nebo School District. And my program is focused on an existing program, just improving it, which is centered on the problem that new CTE teacher attrition has been very high for the last several years. In fact, nearly 50% of new CTE teachers leave within the first 5 years of teaching. So the Utah State Board of Education has actually created a program starting back in the 2023-2024 year to pair new teachers with a mentor teacher, another CTE teacher in their pathway. However, many of these mentor teachers aren't trained as mentors, and in an evaluation program, which I was a part of for this program, we found that many teachers struggle to know exactly how they are to mentor. So by pairing a mentor training program with the mentorship program, so essentially training the mentors to mentor the new CTE teachers, we're hoping to increase retention of those teachers, which is the purpose of this program, to increase retention through more effective mentorship. So in a needs assessment, we found four main things: that the structure lacks clarity, and that the program needs better communication and other structure, and the content alignment works. Having teachers aligned within their content was valued very highly. 100% of the participants agreed that that was important. And mentors, 66% of mentors felt lost at some point or all of the time during their efforts as a mentor. And 78% of mentors said that training would be helpful or very helpful in helping them understand their role. So a couple of big things here. Mentors, just summarizing this quickly, often felt unsure about what to do, and they were unsure about program expectations. They desired more structure, and they all said, well, 78% said that training would make a huge difference in their efforts. So this program has three goals. One, to increase the new teacher retention year to year, so 80% continue the next year. Number two, that mentors increase their confidence by 20% as based on a pre and a post survey. And mentors show at least an 80% proficiency in all the competencies which would be a part of this training. Some structural and strategies that would be included would be mentor training, ongoing mentoring, and a reflection and growth assessment at the end. There'd be 5 areas of evaluation to this program. One, training fidelity to make sure that the program is being implemented as intended. Short-term and long-term growth through different assessments, in post-assessments and documentation of mentor efforts, and mentor ratings. So the mentees would get the chance to rate the effectiveness of their mentors. And finally, retention rates based on CTE employment over the years. Some data and collection, which goes hand in hand with this, is a common rubric that we'll be using to evaluate mentor effectiveness, online reporting tools, a pre versus post assessment with a Likert scale, focus groups and interviews at the final conclusion of the program, and then finally, over the long term, employment records. The program would have 3 major outcomes and impacts. In the short term, increased mentor confidence, skills, and effectiveness. Intermediate, stronger and more supportive educator networks. And long-term, higher rates of new CTE teacher retention. And now all groups, all stakeholders would benefit this, which include mentor teachers who receive training to become more effective mentors, new CTE teachers who receive a better quality and more effective training from their mentors, and then CTE students ultimately receive a better training program and teachers, because programs generally take several years to establish, and you need a teacher to be there more than a few years. And program organizers, including the Utah State Board of Education, receive a more stable network of teachers and mentors. So thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you about your feedback for the program to see where this goes. Thank you.